Hey everybody, what's going on? Your host LovelyCheesePizza here. Welcome back to Let's Play some more Link's Awakening DX, where last time we got to mess around with the flippers some more, considering that we got those from Dungeon 4. We were able to move a little bit further in the item trading quest. We got the letter that's sealed with what crudely looks to be a heart, and so we have to go take that to Mr. Wright so that we can see what he can give us. He lives in that house that's right outside of the mysterious forest, and then we're going to try and make our way to Dungeon 5, or at least get as close as we can. We went and talked to the mermaid, I believe, and the fisherman, so we need to get a brand new hook because I can't I can't use the old ones with dried worm guts stuck on them. So, you know. Okay, so we're gonna go do this really quick. I am just so tired, man. I'm trying so hard to like wake myself up by playing this today. The last few nights have been a total terror on my sleep pattern. Michaela and I haven't gotten like any sleep. I think yesterday, or no, the night before, I didn't actually go to sleep all the way until like 6:15 in the morning. Harrison has just been like not cooperating at all, so it has not been good. But you know what are you gonna do? We're gonna make it work for ourselves. So the other part of it too is that we've also in preparation for going to see the nun. We've been binge watching all of the stuff in the Conjuring and Annabelle universe because I had not seen any of those prior to that. And but the nun looked awesome, but I didn't want to go into that movie being like, oh, I don't know anything about what's fucking going on here. So so let's do that. I've got some things to say about those movies here in just a minute. What's this? A letter for me? I'm so happy. And look, the letter came with a photograph. What the fuck? Why do I not remember this? First of all, is this implying that Princess Peach's name is Christine? Or is this an even weirder thing that it was a picture sent by Christine that just is that's not Princess Peach, that is just randomly a picture of Princess Peach? Who's to know? We could be diving into some crazy shit here. By the way, what the hell is going on with her left hand? It looks like it's like this. It looks weird. Does that not look weird to you? I know that's just her finger curled over, but it looks fucking creepy. It looks like a tentacle. Anywho, that's what that is. She's so beautiful. I must give you something for your trouble. Well, it looks like all I have is this broom. How'll that be? Sure, picture of a hot woman in exchange for a broom. Seems like a fair trade. Yeah! You got a broom as your reward from Mr. Wright. But that photo was not of... Oh, yes, it was. Okay, so now, with that, we got one more thing to do. I'm so glad I remembered this just now. I thought he was going to give us the fish hook, but he gave us that broom. Luckily, I remember who gets it, so this is good. And then I think we get the fish hook, so this is awesome. We go back to the village, and I think that the old grandma lady, one of the old grandma ladies, I think there's two of them, actually wants the broom. So this is good. But yeah, so I've slept on the Conjuring movies and the Annabelle movies for all this time, because like I know the story of the Annabelle doll and that whole, you know, haunting mess, but I personally didn't like the way that the doll looked. I was like, what the fuck is this representation all about, by the way? Like, this doesn't look anything like the original Annabelle doll. The original Annabelle doll was a Raggedy Ann doll. The one that they had for the movie was like this fucking porcelain catastrophe. It was creepy. It's creepy looking, but it's just like, I know it's not the original material, so it's like, it loses some luster for me. Yo, a new broom for me? It is, isn't it? No, actually, this is not a broom at all. This is a George Foreman grill. Oh! I love her face, dude. Her face is so funny. It looks just like a skull. You know, there's like no facial features at all. Okay, in return, you can have this fishing hook I found when I swept by the riverbank. There it is. Now we're getting somewhere. You exchange what looks like maybe like a horse hoof or maybe like a 3-wood for the fishing hook. That's just a J. What will the fishing hook become? Well, I know exactly how to figure that out, so let's go handle that, shall we? So, yeah, definitely I watched the Conjuring movies first because those ones were just available on Comcast free movies or whatever. And I'll tell you one thing. I slept on both of those movies. Both of those movies are fucking solid. I liked just the original Conjuring better. I thought that one was exponentially creepier than the second one. But the second one was really good too. It did a really good job of really kind of setting the atmosphere for just being generally pretty uncomfortable. There were definitely some moments in that first one where I was like, dude, I'm not okay with this necessarily. Especially considering that they're based off of they're recalling true events. So it's like, you can kind of use a little bit of your imagination and be like, this is vaguely kind of like what happened. So it's something, dude. The movies are wild. The whole story about the things that Ed and Lorraine Warren had to deal with when they were, doing all that shit is wild. Now, on the other hand, the Annabelle movies, I wasn't really as big of a fan of those. I will say one thing though, Annabelle Creation, the second one that just came out, I think like a year or so ago. That one was pretty good. We watched that one last night, and that one is far and away better than the first Annabelle movie. The first Annabelle movie really didn't do much for me, actually. It was just kind of like, you creepy doll. You're in like this weird apartment building. Like you were in this house, and you're pregnant, and these deranged people came in and like tried gutting you like a fish because they're fucking crazy cultist people, and one of the ladies had this crazy attachment with the Annabelle doll that was in their house, which you find out later, spoiler alert by the way, you find out later that was actually like the person who was possessed by the original Annabelle doll, and so she came back to find it. But I've got a weird thing about I'll tell you in a minute. Oh, what is that you have in your hand? It's not a fishing hook, is it? You'd better let me have it. Or else I'm going to kill you and drown you underneath this bridge. I'll give you my next catch if you let me have it. Okay, well, let's do it. Keep your eyes open and watch a pro at work. Even though there's nothing here. There's absolutely nothing. My, that's a big one! That's a big one, huh? It's just a necklace. You don't even sit... Like, unless that necklace weighed like 50 pounds, then you are quite the puss. So, alright, well, we got that necklace, so now we can go give that to the mermaid, and then she'll give us, I think, like a scale, or something like that. I think that's what it was, like a mermaid scale. I don't know what we're supposed to use it for, though. I forget. Ah, that's it! My necklace! Give it! Give it back! I'll give you a scale, as I said. Yeah. Promise you'll only take one. Just take like a whole handful of them. Alright. You returned the necklace and got a scale of the mermaid's tail. How will you use this? I do not know, actually. So, she ends up going away. Here's the problem, though. I don't remember specifically what we're supposed to do now with that. I think we can just go into this dungeon. I think we're going to try that. Might as well just go give it a whirl, because I think we have everything we need. So, we'll dive down below, we'll go jump in there. But in the first Annabelle movie, there's this part where they move to a new apartment in like Los Angeles or whatever, and the apartment building doesn't look like anything special. Like, it doesn't look like the apartments are very big. But this is Catfish's Mall, by the way. I love the theme for this place. It's fucking cool. So, anywho. Oh, this is where we get the hook shot, I think. Yeah, this is where we get the hook shot. Alright, this is an awesome dungeon. I love this place. But they move into this new apartment complex, and I swear to God, it is the biggest apartment I have ever fucking seen. Like, like, you look from the outside, it looks like nothing really out of the ordinary, but they are the biggest fucking things I have ever witnessed. Like, like, you're watching the movie and you're just like, where do they have where is all this extra room coming from? It doesn't make any sense. It's just funny, like, that was like the first observation I made of it, but it was pretty, there were a couple of unnerving moments in there too. Like, there's a part where she's in the basement, doing something, and she, like, goes in and, like, she notices something is in there, she goes and jumps in this elevator, and she's, like, trying to get away, and the elevator door just keeps opening, and, like, all the lights are off, and she's like, I fucking know there's something going on in here. It's not tight at all. It's just, like, those movies did a pretty good job at kind of creating, you know, just that feel of dread. It has such a different feel than, like, a lot of modern horror movies, you know, because I feel like there's so many horror movies that come out anymore that just, they feel so fucking dull. Like, they don't have anything going for them. And I think that's partially a James Wan thing. James Wan, I feel like, the guy knows how to produce a decent horror movie, you know? Because he was responsible for all of the Annabelle stuff and all the Conjuring movies. It just, I don't know, he had a great feel to him. Even if the execution on Annabelle and the Conjuring 2 weren't necessarily, like, top flight, they were still good movies. And, like, now I'm really looking forward to The Nun, because if it's being, you know, produced by him yet again, as I assume it will be, it's gonna be awesome. Like, I have this good feeling about it. What the hell is going on here? Do I need to dig? There's like components of this dungeon that I'm trying to remember exactly how it works. Oh wait, nope, gotta do. Nope, there we go, yeah. Okay, so what do we do here? I'm confused. Kind of, oh, you know what, this might be, I might be like a little side room that, you know, like if you're fighting a mini boss and you get, like, dropped down, like you'd, like, drop down the side or something. I don't know, there's, like, parts of this dungeon I don't remember very well. But now that we have a key, we should be able to make our way up out of here. Ah, there we go. And then, yes. Oh, come on. There we go. So, yeah, dude, like, the funny thing is, like, we're watching these movies last night, and Michaela's like, she's like, how is it that, like, you're so unfazed by these movies, you know? Like, she's really tolerant for horror movies, but the Annabelle ones kind of freak her out a little bit. But for me, like, I don't have, like, that outward showing of fear, you know? Not that I, like, bottle it all up, but movies generally don't scare me. And so, like, I love the challenge of a horror movie trying to scare me, but I don't, there's never really a thing that happens in a horror movie where I'm like, oh my god, you know? It's just like, there are things where, like, you know what's gonna happen. Like, horror movies, unfortunately, even the best ones, like, they always fucking telegraph what's going to happen. Like, you know exactly when there's gonna be a moment that something's gonna come jumping out at you, or there's gonna be, like, a loud noise, or like a jump cut of some kind. Oh yeah, I remember this now. Yeah, we gotta fight this guy a whole bunch of times. We have to fight him like 4 different times, as stupid as that sounds. So, yeah, that's such an annoyance. I forgot about that. Oh god. Let's see if we can get him to... Shit. Oh, no, I know what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to hit him and then use the bomb. I think. Or no, maybe we're not. Are we supposed to maybe use the... I'm trying to remember how we attack this guy. Would you fucking stop it? Thank you. Okay, let's try this again. Maybe he'll hit it. No? Really? Oh no, there we go. Come on. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. This is good. This is good. But yeah, that's like my only beef with horror movies anymore, man, is that they always totally give away what they're gonna do. Oh no, 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 no. Come on, come on. No! I had a bad feeling that wasn't gonna blow up fast enough. Okay, well, we're gonna save right here. This is gonna be a good place to stop for right now. So, I need to go get ready for work anyways. It's 10 o'clock. I gotta be there within the next, like, half an hour. So, when we come back on the next installment of Let's Play Link's Awakening DX, we are at Catfish's Maw. We're gonna try and go take down that little mini-boss again, because he's an asshole. He's really not that hard. It's just you gotta time those bombs just right, and it's I'm trying to remember the timing for those. It's kind of funky, but we'll deal with that next time. So until then, my friends, if you haven't seen the Conjuring movies and the Annabelle movies, definitely give it a shot if you like horror movies. They are pretty entertaining, all things considered. So, anywho, you guys take care. I will see you next time. Have a good one, everybody. Bye.